Want to know the secret to getting booked on top podcasts? It's not about having a huge following or a fancy media kit. It's about crafting a pitch so good, hosts can't ignore it. Today, I am breaking down the exact strategy I use to land podcast guest spots that drive real business growth. Forget cold, generic emails. We're going to make you an irresistible guest. So, why is podcast guesting such a powerful growth shortcut? First, you instantly borrow trust. When a host introduces you, their audience, who already knows, likes, and trusts them, immediately sees you as a credible authority. You get to skip the long, expensive process of building that trust from scratch. Second, it positions you as an expert without spending a single dollar on ads. You're sharing valuable insights, not running a commercial. This organic exposure is pure gold. And finally, it drives high quality, pre-qualified leads directly to your business. The listeners have already heard your expertise, so when they visit your site, they're not just curious browsers, they're warm leads ready to learn more. Now, let's talk about choosing the right podcasts. Most people make the mistake of chasing the biggest shows with the most downloads. That's a losing game. Instead, you need to focus on relevance. The key question is, does this podcast already serve my ideal clients? You want an audience that is a perfect match for what you offer. Look for podcasts that regularly feature guests. If a show hasn't had a guest in months, your chances are slim. A quick scroll through the recent episodes will tell you everything you need to know. Remember, a smaller, highly engaged, and perfectly aligned audience is 1,000 times more valuable than a massive, generic one. Prioritize relevance over vanity metrics like follower count every single time. Your goal isn't just to be heard. It's to be heard by the right people. Okay, you found the perfect podcast. Now it's time to write the pitch. And the opening is everything. You have about 3 seconds to grab the host's attention before they hit delete. So, open with authority, not ego. Avoid long, rambling introductions about your life story. Start with a short, clear, one-sentence introduction. Something like, "My name is John, and I help SaaS founders cut their customer churn in half using automated retention systems." It's direct and immediately establishes who you are and what you do. Next, highlight real-world experience and results. Don't just say you're an expert. Prove it. Mention a key achievement, a number, or a specific outcome. For example, over the past 2 years, I've helped over 50 companies implement this framework, increasing their customer lifetime value by an average of 30%. This makes your expertise tangible. The goal of your opening is to make it crystal clear who you help and how you help them, so the host instantly sees the value for their audience. This brings us to the most critical part of your pitch. You must pitch value, not yourself. The host doesn't care about your life story or your company's history. They care about one thing: creating a valuable episode for their listeners. Your pitch needs to be entirely focused on them. Frame everything from the perspective of how their audience will benefit. Instead of saying, "I'd love to talk about my new book," say, "I'd love to share a 3-step framework from my new book that will help your audience of entrepreneurs save 10 hours a week on administrative tasks." See the difference? One is about you. The other is about them. The best way to do this is to propose 2 or 3 specific episode topics. These shouldn't be vague ideas. They should be compelling titles that solve real problems. For example, Topic 1, the 5-minute daily habit to double your sales. Pipeline, or Topic 2, why your content is e-net converting and how to fix it. Before you pitch these topics, do your homework. Listen to a few of their recent episodes. Align your topic suggestions with their existing content, but offer a fresh angle or a new perspective. You could even say, "I noticed you recently had a great episode on lead generation, and I think a perfect follow-up would be a deep dive into converting those leads into paying clients. This shows you are a genuine listener and you put thought into how you can contribute to their show." Now, let's make it incredibly easy for the host to say yes. Hosts are busy people. They're flooded with emails every day. A long, dense block of text is an instant turnoff. Your pitch needs to be short, scannable, and to the point. Use short paragraphs, bullet points, and bold text to highlight key information. They should be able to skim it in 30 seconds and get the gist of who you are and what you're offering. Next, offer flexibility. While you should propose specific topics, make it clear that you're open to other ideas. A simple line like, "I am also happy to brainstorm other topics," that would be a great fit for your audience, shows that you're easy to work with. Finally, include all your credibility links in one place. Make it easy for them to vet you. Provide links to your website, LinkedIn profile, a recent interview you've done, or any relevant tools you've created. Don't make them search for you. Put everything they need right at their fingertips. A well-organized, easy-to-read pitch that respects the host's time is far more likely to get a positive response. So, you've landed the interview and delivered an amazing episode. Congratulations! But the work isn't done. Now you need to turn that appearance into tangible leads for your business. The key is to be helpful, not salesy. Throughout the interview, naturally mention the tools, frameworks, or systems you use. For instance, when talking about connecting with your audience, you could say something like, "One of the things that's been a game changer for me is personalizing my outreach. For example, I use a simple tool, the birthday messaging Chrome app, to automatically send personalized birthday wishes on LinkedIn. It's a small touch, but it builds incredible rapport." This is a soft introduction. You're not selling the app. You're sharing a useful tip and mentioning the tool that enables it. It plants a seed of curiosity. Then, at the end of the episode, when the host asks where people can find you, don't just list your social media handles. Have a specific call to action. Invite listeners to a valuable free resource that's directly related to the conversation. It could be a checklist, a template, a free guide, or a demo of your software. For example, if you want to see exactly how that birthday messaging strategy works, you can head over to my website and grab a free trial of the tool we discussed. This gives listeners a compelling reason to visit your site and enter your ecosystem, turning passive listeners into active leads. And there you have it, the complete playbook for crafting a podcast pitch that gets you booked and turns every appearance into a powerful growth opportunity. It's not about being the most famous person in your industry. It's about being the most valuable and the easiest to say yes to. Start with relevance, lead with value, make it easy for the host, and have a clear strategy to convert listeners into leads. Now go out there and start pitching. You've got this. Thanks for watching today. If you found this breakdown helpful, do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe for more strategies to grow your business. I'll see you in the next video.